Victor Kipiani, who is the chairman of the Tbilisi-based think tank Geocase and joins us now from the capital of Georgia. Victor, thanks for coming on the programme. Look, I'll put the same question to you that I put to Ben there. We heard NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg earlier saying that Russia's objectives in all of this are not limited to Ukraine. Ben thought that that probably was not the case, but as a country that is not too far away from this part of the world, what would your reaction be to that?
I completely agree and share that assessment, because the Russian policy is not just about reclaiming lands alongside its borders. It's about much more which Russia put at stake. And as I'm always saying, the war in Ukraine is not about Ukraine versus Russia. The picture is much bigger. The picture is about either rewriting the norms of international law or keeping the rules of international law as they are. And what we see from Russia is a flagrant and blatant attempt to rewrite those laws, to fit those laws to its own needs and own aspirations. And those aspirations, those needs, have nothing in common with international order and international comity. So therefore, of course, I completely agree. If Ukraine falls, that would and will have a spillover effects, and Georgia should be, well, quite next in the row. Who knows?
And as for your status and your current relationship with NATO, does that give you further cause for concern?
As we all are very well familiar with the legal structure of NATO and NATO founding treaty, there is not much we could expect, unfortunately, from NATO if a crisis takes place in Georgia. So this is an issue which has to be reconsidered. We Georgians have been doing quite enough from our side to move closer to NATO. But as I always repeat and saying this over and over, this is a two-way street. So very much depends on NATO, its dedication, commitments, and finally taking up decisions which are in line with necessities of these hard times.
And what would your message to the people of Ukraine be, and what would you like to see Georgia doing in terms of assistance for Ukraine right now?
Well, Ukrainian people are defending not just